Morning, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to the Betting News Network. Happy Sunday. Excited to have you guys with us for your Betspresso. Brought to you by our sponsors at Tipmaster. Oh, we made it. 100+ matches down the hatch, and it all comes down to this. Busy day in New York today as Fanatics Fest is still rocking and rolling. A couple baseball games, but it all pales in comparison because we've got the World Cup final between the Spain and Argentina. Messi the GOAT taking on the possible new GOAT, Yamin Lamal. All the storylines, all the narratives for the World Cup final this afternoon, rocking and rolling. That's BTP. Excited to have him with us today. Betting the pitch. Talk about what we're going to see today in the World Cup final. That's just Sook. My name's SPJ. Excited to have you guys with us to kick off your Sunday morning. Lads, Sookman, how you doing? Good to be together.
Good. Summer League final today. I'm sweating out that Grizzlies ticket I had from the other day, so I'm excited. I know everybody else is worried about the balls on the foot, but I'm still worried about the balls in the hand. Sorry if that came out weird.
Yeah, well, just
Pause.
any bit.
Pause.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. But no, dude. I mean, there's a lot going on today. There's obviously a couple WNBA games, too. You got Summer League final, which I know you've been following. We're going to talk about all of it. But, again, the biggest talking point today is we got the World Cup final. It all comes to a close today, BTP. I know you're probably a little senti about it. Talked a little bit about it yesterday. And we got, I mean, a banger and a half for the bronze medal game. And we shall see what happens today. But how are you doing this morning, man?
Doing good. I mean, it's been an incredible World Cup. Enjoyed every single match, enjoyed being here with you guys. The whole community, meeting new people joining the space. I saw it again today. Someone saying, even though the World Cup's over, they still want to watch soccer after this. Yeah. So that was the whole point, and it's great to see. Just excited.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted wings for dinner yesterday. So I went and picked up I did some work in the afternoon and the early evening. Went to go to the local bar kind of close to my house that make kick-ass wings. Went to the bar, got the wings, was waiting for my food, chilling, talking to the bartender. And she was like, do you come here often? And I was like, I like the wings, I'll get a beer every once in a while. And they have, shit tons of TVs. It's a sports bar. And she was like, well, are you going to come? And you should come back tomorrow and watch the game. And I was like, I'm going to be, I'm going to be working and doing stuff, but thanks. And I was like, have you enjoyed watching the World Cup? She was like, yeah, I'm not really a big soccer person, but I think I've never really watched it before, but now I'm going to start watching a lot of it. And I was like, there you go. Exactly your point. That's how it goes. Lots of new fans for new teams have been found, probably as for kids. I know I didn't read the entire post, BTP, but I know you posted something about your fatherhood and soccerness with one of your kids. Did something happen with your child in association to some soccer lore today?
Yeah. So basically, long story short, I started obviously getting into soccer back in the day. Watching Ronaldo was the first time I ever watched soccer. Really fell in love with the game when he was at Real Madrid. So they became my club. He became my favorite player. Fast forward to today. Messi comes to Miami. I'm watching MLS all the time. My daughter's 6 years old. A couple years ago, she's watching with me. She likes the pink jersey. She's a little girl, wants one. So we, indulge in Inter Miami gear for her. And today she wants to go and get a kit of her favorite player, Lionel Messi. And, it's just one of those things where obviously as a Ronaldo fan, it's tough, but at the same time, like I love the game. So, I've never been a Messi hater. I just go along with that whole Messi Ronaldo clash because it's good for engagement. It's fun to, engage with people and things
I
like that.
never knew it ran so deep. Just as
it runs real deep, real deep. So, but at the end of the day, she has just fallen in love with soccer. She has a jersey on right now. She can't wait for the match. And it's awesome to see.
That's cool.
I'm sure that there are lots of kids, as you said, that are probably in the exact same boat. Parents probably, feeling some type of way, whether they like Messi or maybe are with another country or something like that. Or if I can't imagine you hate Messi at this point. Like, it's hard guy to hate.
It is like, like obviously when I first started, the people I hung out with were Real Madrid fans and Messi, and it was Ronaldo, and then Messi was at Barcelona. So it was engraved into my head that you have to hate this guy, like he's the enemy. It was like being like all my Bills fans who hate, Tom Brady. It was just like you just have to, even though he's one of the best, if not the best, you have to hate him. So yeah, it was just, as I've just grown to love the game even more, just what he does out there is unbelievable.
BTP, have you seen all that stuff about like literally they've done studies about Ronaldo fans versus Messi fans, and it's like they've gone so deep of like Ronaldo fans have more self-esteem?
No, I haven't.
It's crazy. Give it a Google later. It's insane.
It is hard because I don't think I've ever really had like a normal conversation with a true Messi like lover, like a true Messi person who you can actually sit down and be like, Ronaldo is great, like if not one of the best. But then it's just like if you're talking to someone who's 100% Messi, it's just blinders on. You're not gonna tell them, either way. So yeah, I mean, I like to keep an open mind. At the end of the day, Ronaldo is the reason I fell in love with the sport, got into the sport. But I'm not going to, crush my daughter's dreams and tell her I'm not due. So
can't get this one. You must get the Ronaldo jersey.
Yes. Although I do have a son, a 2-year-old son, and he may not have a choice.
All right. Hold on. Yeah, long way. I mean, your son, like 4 years from now, son's going to be 6. I highly doubt that Messi. Well, Messi's for sure. I don't think Ronaldo will be there either. So you'll probably have maybe he'll want a Yamal jersey. Or
is
maybe
there a chance though, boys?
Jersey.
We all like hockey here. We saw Chris Chelios just defy the odds a few years ago. We're seeing Ovechkin and Crosby playing till so late at a high level. Is there a chance we see like a phenom like this in 4 years? No, zero, none.
Not Messi and Ronaldo. No, I mean there will be another new. It's a different sport, dude. Like the fact these guys are playing at this level at 40 is pretty remarkable. And like maybe it happens a bit more consistently with the advancements of medicine, but like soccer and running, I mean, even Modric, like this year, like eventually you just lose so many steps and you just can't. I mean, that's why these guys go play. I mean, I hate to rag on the MLS, but that's why these guys go out to pasture at the MLS when they're pretty much past the point of playing top tier.
Are we going to see Ronaldo in the MLS?
No, I think he stays in Saudi. Yeah. I mean, he's making so much money over there, man. Like MLS,
just threw the bag at LeBron too.
Yeah, exactly. Did you guys see real quick on that point? Did you see Bronny at Fanatics Fest?
Yes.
Did you see the clip of that, BTP?
No.
He's a better soccer player than he is a basketball player.
Dude, LeBron fucked up. He should have put him. He'd be starting for right wing right now for the U.S. men's national team. With what I saw, which was
he's got some
crazy.
skill, huh?
Oh yeah, go watch the clip later.
I'm gonna have to check the clip.
I mean, he's just shooting, so it's not like he's anything crazy. But
like as soccer casual, he's got some touch.
Okay,
someone who played, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
he knows what he's doing. He just chose basketball because he grew up around the GOAT. So,
but imagine what a crazy athlete he is. Like if he just chose soccer.
Yeah.
What,
Well,
what
this
have
is
been
the whole
good?
conversation that we've had about soccer growing in the United States. It's like if they don't have with the pay to play aspect of it, but also if you have football, basketball, baseball as an alternative in your area, most of the time kids at that age are going to choose that instead of soccer because of
Wasn't it V that made the point of like if Holland was in a different country, he'd be playing basketball?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually I don't know. I'll say this, whatever. My wife showed me something today. She saw on yesterday on Instagram that apparently we kind of went viral. That Erling Haaland's everything about like if you flip Erling Haaland's skin color from white to black, like he looks like normal. Whereas like a lot of like Norwegian white dudes, if you flip them to black, like they would look really out of place or like weird. He looks like a normal person in that with the skin tone flip. And I was like, this is really wild. I'll show you guys the picture. It's really wild looking. It's really strange. But
He's
shout out Erling
hilarious
Haaland.
though, by the way. Holland was
Dude,
just he was just his
hitting
whole
golf
run
balls into
off-
the
yeah,
ocean
just
afterwards. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, he
Yeah, he
was
was
already
awesome.
BTP. He was already a global star, from obviously following the sport. But now he's like, World Cup stardom hits different.
Have you guys
Um,
seen his little comments he's been making on like Instagram and stuff? Like all these people that are doing super weird things like running
That's
a
on-
marathon in one seat or planking. He's just like replying nice.
I think that his Snapchat is apparently a pretty wild place. But
That's
all
funny.
right. We as we talked about yesterday, crazy. We don't spend a lot of time on this, but the bronze medal game was cinema. If you're a soccer, even if you're a follower of soccer, 6-4, England got the job done. Just fireworks back and forth. Negative defense. Both teams showed up to just put on a show and see what happens. Bukayo Saka with a hat trick. Mbappe did take back over the lead of the Golden Boot. We'll see if that ends up changing today with Messi. Insane game. It meant nothing in theory, I guess. It meant something for the players. They obviously went out and played and had some fun. But
as a casual, it was really fun watching you guys crash out over this game.
I actually I didn't watch it live. I caught like a good 60-minute recap of it later, just because again the game kind of meant nothing and whatever. But BTP, did you watch the whole thing? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I watched. Yeah, I mean that was one of the best games I've watched, just for pure entertainment purposes. I watched start to finish. Obviously, the over 3 that we talked about yesterday cashed in the first half. Just pure. It was one of those games where there was no VAR, there was no dangerous tackles, there was no guys pushing, shoving, talking smack to each other. These guys just went out and just played ball and had fun. It was really fun to see. It was entertaining as all hell. I mean, England just comes out, lays the smackdown in the first half. France start to make a comeback, and then England pull away again. It was awesome. It was really great for the game. Obviously, a lot of negativity and hate around the third place game, which I don't personally agree with, but that's a story for another time. It was really fun, really entertaining. You don't get a lot of these games every day in the football, soccer world. So it was really cool to see.
You know what's really weird, BTP? I feel like the vitriol over the third place thing is because usually it's medals. There's a bronze medal to be won. There's a game to be played. But I feel like maybe don't be offended, boys. It's an American thing, and it all of a sudden feels like a consolation prize. But SPJ, you definitely have more of an opinion on this as being half European. But the third place game didn't feel weird to me. I felt really weird on the timeline scrolling through and seeing people be mad at this game.
It does feel like, because this feels like an American take, because we have a championship game and that's it for most major sports. And so there is no, as people are like, it's a consolation prize. Then, I mean, I know that it does in theory mean kind of nothing, but these guys worked really hard to get to this particular point. As you said, BTP, and you talked about this on the timeline. We talked about this on the shows. I mean, Mbappe needed to score some goals to win the Golden Boot, and that's something that he wants to do for his own personal trophy case. And these guys wanted to go out on a high note, especially as they go back to their domestic leagues and for developing into the next competition, which, a lot of people forget the World Cup ends. 4 more years to the World Cup. These guys are going to start getting tuned up soon for the Euros, and the Euros are going to come really quickly in 2 years here, especially for both of these teams. So Yeah, it is. It is sad that it gets kind of swept under the rug. A crazy game, as you mentioned, BTP. It didn't have the
10
championship.
goals.
It didn't have the championship fire to it, like you mentioned,
Right.
which what we will probably see today.
Yeah.
But it was entertaining as hell.
I mean, I think my biggest issue is just that, I feel like a lot of people are acting like this is the first time a third place match has ever been played in the World Cup. I mean, it's been a thing forever, so
Yeah.
just because a golden boot race is kind of, decided or, involved in this, I feel like it's getting a lot of hate. But I do think that at the end of the day, there needs to be some sort of change or some sort of purpose for this match. Whether it's, a reward or money or whatever for the winning team or something, where it's, like the Olympics. I mean, you get a third place medal or whatever the case may be. It's just something for these players to play for some sort of purpose, and make the game. Because I mean, I enjoyed the hell out of it. I mean, and obviously as someone who's holding an Mbappe golden boot futures ticket, like, couldn't have gone any better for me personally. But I get where a lot of people, Messi fans in general, are angry at the stat padding of the game. But it's not like the World Cup started and no one knew that there was going to be a third place game. Like it's
Yeah,
always been a thing.
I'm a
You know what I mean?
big hockey guy, and there's always a third place game in every tourney. It's just it's normal.
Except the Stanley Cup Finals. Except
Okay,
the American
North
aspect of
American
things.
sports, yeah. But like
Yeah,
the international competitions, we do have the third place game always.
Well, we live in a world where the World Cup was in America, in the Americas, in North America, and we live in a world now where everybody loves to just argue about anything, regardless of what
Is that another thing I can complain about? Not argue, but complain. It has really felt like America hosted the FIFA World Cup, even though it was spread across North America. I really do feel like all the times we've talked about it, it's been very American focused. Not that's a bad thing. I just feel like that's pretty funny, and we should note it a little bit of like the exceptionalism.
Well, I mean, I feel like the ratio, obviously, of games were huge,
a little skewed.
being played being played to the States as compared to Canada and Mexico. So I mean, I think that's where the
is there a reason they didn't
happen.
just do it fully American then?
I know there's a reason, and I think it kind of leans into maybe what's going to happen with the next World Cup, because I saw a video about this talking about that they are going to have the next World Cup in 2030, and it's going to be spread across like 3 or 4 different countries. So then in theory, in the next, because you can't go from like it's in North America this year. And you can't then come back to North America for a certain amount of like years because of like other countries have to get the opportunity to host the World Cup.
Okay.
But there's like a loophole because they want it to come back to America, just because logistically in the entire world, America has the most hotels. They have the most actual arenas that can host the games. There's the most infrastructure. There's the most people for traveling. Like you said, all those different things. And obviously it's going to make the most money. And so that is kind of loopholed into that. So I think it kind of leans into that particular reason. And I can't remember. It's a good video. I have to find it and send it to you guys, but it made a lot of sense. I think it was from Frank Michael Smith, actually, our homie.
That's a great segue, SPJ. Before when we go into the game today, Frank Michael Smith, Geosports guy, big friend of Shaggy's. He loves that game. Go play that game if you haven't played it. But he said that he's been walking around New York for the last 2 days, and he said it's 20-1 Argentina fans versus Spain fans. How do you guys feel about that?
It doesn't surprise me.
It's a Messi effect. I mean, it's just, it's messy. It's just, we'll get into this game now. I mean, it's just, I think, I feel like Spain are the better team. There is a world where Spain completely controlled this match start to finish, and Argentina and Messi, their luck just runs out, where they have just, somehow made it happen through this whole World Cup off that left foot of his. And but I'm not, I'm saying again, I'm not betting against them. I would not be surprised if Argentina went back-to-back here. I would not be surprised if Messi does what Messi's done his whole career. And that's, hop on my back, boys, I got us. And just, show the world why he is one of the best, if not the best, there ever was to play this sport.
He's in the shadows. He'll be here in just a minute. I know we're a little bit behind. Flo's here. He's chilling. We'll get to the dub in a minute. Obviously, big opportunities for the World Cup final first. So just hang out. You're gonna have some fun with us for the next hour, chat. I promise. But Flo will be here. We're chilling. We'll get to the dub place. Don't worry. I know you have a couple bets in this game. Shags likes the under overall in this one. You're just going straight for the chalk in the props department here.
Go ahead. Either the chalk or, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, to get Messi and Yamal both at plus money to score assists just seems like a no-brainer in a match like this. It's a final. I do expect both teams to at least find one here. I know Yamal has not been great this tournament. He's definitely underachieved as far as, our expectations for him. I mean, I think he's still having a fantastic World Cup, but as someone who obviously watches the sport religiously and people who have followed him, from the beginning know what he's capable of. And for him to only have one goal this tournament is definitely a underachieving, result for him. But it doesn't mean he hasn't impacted the matches in other ways. And I feel like obviously going against someone who bathed him many, many years ago, I mean, this just seems like, if you want to follow a script, if you want to put a tinfoil hat on from, 2007 when that picture was taken, and here we are today, it's just, this feels like a moment in time where, Yamal steps up, and then Messi steps up, and then Yamal steps up, and then Messi steps up. And it just feels so fitting for a final like that to happen. I don't think it'll be crazy high scoring. I don't think we'll see a goal fest. I hope I'm wrong, because I would love to see, obviously we're not going to get what we saw yesterday, but, maybe a couple goals. Would love to see, another entertaining match. But just going to go with the guys on both sides of the pitch here that I think are going to step up, show out in the biggest moment on the biggest stage, the biggest games of their lives, with Yamal and Messi here going against each other.
So you can find Messi to score or assist at plus 105. Shop around, find the best available price. I'm seeing some plus 110s out there as well, depending on where you're shopping there too. And then on the other side, Lamine Yamal to score or assist plus 150 for the value on both of those.
And I just think Argentina, and I know a lot of people are on Spain and think that Spain's going to just completely dominate this match, but I can't just put aside Argentina's, veteranness and being here before. I mean, they've been here before. They know how to win this game. We saw it 4 years ago against France. I mean, what a final that was. Right. And I just feel like all tournament, they have found a way. They never look out of it. They just continue to rally behind Messi and the team.
Dude, when they were throwing him up in the air and shit.
Yeah,
Ronaldo's crying by himself.
Yeah, it's just, it's a different, I know, it's a different feel with that Argentina team when it comes to Messi. And, that's just how he's always been his whole career, wherever he's gone. Like his teammates look at him like a god, and they want to, be around him. He lifts up he's one of the best because he does things that other great players do, which is, up the level of, the skill of the teammates around him. And I think that's what happens again today. So again, there is a world where Spain just completely dominate this game and control the possession, and Argentina don't see much of the ball. But then there's a world where, Argentina maybe go down a goal or two and then wake up, and all of a sudden, that switch goes on in Messi's head, and he just takes over like he's done all tournament and his whole career.
Pretty much. Shags wrote about this game at bettingnews.com. BTP just gave you his play. Shags talked about it over the last few days on various shows and also on the timeline. He is on the under, but Shags, I will say this, that Shagglebets is very jaded in this aspect of capping this game because he has a Spain 5-1 ticket in his back pocket. And regardless, yeah, he bet them to start the tournament. So regardless in that situation, when you have that in your back pocket, you don't really care what happens in this.
And game. I know he's not hedging, which is scary.
I don't know why he didn't,
I
dude.
texted him this morning too. I was like, brother,
sure?
just throw
He
throw
said it
something
on
on
his show, and then he
Argentina.
didn't do it.
No.
No,
I mean,
I
you know, between now and kickoff, maybe he makes some changes in that decision. But
he's sitting pretty. I mean, he
is.
hedged with Argentina, which is they're a huge number, to lift the trophy. So you can't really lose. But he's sitting pretty right now. I mean, what a call by Shags for Spain to win the tournament and be where they are right now.
All right, Ghost. It's going to be fun. Huge day in New York as MetLife Stadium will be rocking this afternoon, 3:00 Eastern, as Yamin Lamal and Lionel Messi, the GOAT, go head-to-head. Argentina taking on Spain to lift the World Cup trophy, and then it all comes to a close. You guys can bet with BTP, what he likes, Messi or Yamal to score or assist. Take either one. Take both. Have some fun. I know you kind of leaned into this narrative in the last World Cup with Messi and with Kylian Mbappe, and that ended up working out as we had a banger and a half in the last World Cup final. And hell, I know a lot of people think this is going to be an under. A snooze fest is the wrong word because if you're a soccer fan, it's going to be a great game. Even though it might be cagey, tactical, a little more similar to like the England Argentina first half, like kind of that type of vibe for a bit, or these guys should start picking each other apart and we get a goal fest. Who knows? We'll find out.
I mean, 4 years ago, I remember clear as day that the total of that match was over 2. It was a very low total. Wow. The books did not expect a lot of goals in that game. And that's why like the numbers and the lines were so good, why the players were plus money and for the player props and everything. So something eerily similar in this one right now. The total is very low. Player props are at a very decent price, and 2 very skilled teams here today.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we're gonna move and groove because we got Flo waiting a little bit later than usual. We'll get him in to talk to Dub. Appreciate you stopping by today, dude. Thanks for spending some time with us on a Sunday. Enjoy the last game of the World Cup with your newfound Messi fan in your household. And we'll catch you next week for some MLS. MLS is back.
Yes,
Catch you next week for some MLS. EPL right around the corner. Glad to have you, man. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy the game.
All right. Love you guys. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, dude. Take it easy, man. What a goat. It's crazy to see what's going down in New York. Also, I texted BTP like 2 hours before the show today, chat, because we had a game time decision that was not going to work out for talking soccer today. And the goat that he is said, I'm free. It's my Christmas morning. Come on, baby. Let's go. We love to see it. Okay. Let's turn the page. Hey, you know what? New York's been pretty wild, Sookman. Fanatics Fest this morning. The Yankees got a doubleheader today. Obviously, the World Cup Finals going down in MetLife. So let's talk to our resident New Yorker and find out what's going down in the streets of NYC. What's up, Flo? How we doing?
Feeling amazing. Great
Sorry
to be here, fellas. How we feeling today?
Look at that motherfucking hat, boy.
This is the city of champions, and once again, another trophy is being given out in the New York. It's in New Jersey technically because it's MetLife, but it's the NYC area. So that's all we do here in New York. We do championships.
It's the vicinity. Yeah, so he's worn this a couple of times, but you haven't been here. So you keep rubbing the salt. Keep rubbing it in, baby.
It's just tough because I come on the show and you guys have me, and I'm grateful. And like I go to my closet, I'm like, do I want the finals hat, the ECF hat? Do I want the blue with the ribbon on it? I chose the finals.
So many choices. So many winning choices. Winning choices. I love to see it. Well, sorry to keep you waiting, and a chat was clamoring for you as we're going to talk a little bit of the WNBA today. 3 games. Interested to get your thoughts. Should be some good ones. One tips off here in the next half an hour. I just want to say, though, as a New York Knicks fan, and I'm not a big WWE guy, so you got to maybe say this. And I think that it's really corny when all the NBA players do this. But all the NBA players going into the whole WWE action, I've seen some Jalen Brunson. I know he did it some last year too. Kat was on there. Yeah. Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah. I think it's so corny, dude. As a hardcore Knicks fan, are you a WWE guy?
Not now. Like old school. If you want to talk 90s, 2000s, low 2010s, I'll talk to you about Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho and White and like Kurt Angle, I got you all day. But like this age, like I tried to get into it, but it's kind of like too corny. Like, I'm like, why is there like an
agree.
Hey,
advertisement?
you're not a big
ring?
Dan
Like,
Housen guy?
I learned about who this dude was when we were making the finals run. I was like, who's this dude? Like, oh, word. Like, I got nothing for like I can tell you about like Cody Rhodes and like that's all I got for you.
Yeah. See, and I'm sure from wrestling fans, if you like WWE, and I know it's very popular, it's probably cool. But I just can't get behind it. But anyway,
I love that my man Cat hit Buddy with the choke slam and put him through the table. That was hilarious to me.
Bam!
I was crying.
See ya.
Yeah.
Dude, Cat's had a big week. He's in between Tom Brady and Paul, and now he's choke slamming dudes. Good for him.
That's the best choke slam we've seen at MSG since Andre the Giant, man.
I am so happy that Knicks fans are still riding high because it was so long since you guys won. So it's great to see the energy is still alive and well.
Man, it's so crazy. Like the Jets are back in my life and they're doing all the Jets thing, and Geno Smith goes 100 miles per hour every other week. It's like, do what you're gonna do. I don't even care anymore. You can't hurt me. I don't even care anymore.
I forgot you're a Jets fan, so at least we have two resident Jets fans here on the Betting News Network. It's okay. I'm a Titans fan, so we can,
Who's the second Jets fan?
Congrats on 1-0.
Appreciate you. Hey, don't say that. Don't be jinxing me like that.
Hopefully, I did.
Ronan is a Jets fan, Suck.
Yeah,
sad times. But hey, misery loves company, so there you go.
Yeah.
All right, Dub. 3 games today. Interesting spots.
Yes.
So first game, Wings taking on the Sparks. This one tips off here, like I said, in the next half hour. It could just be set it, forget it, and don't overthink it and take Page. 9.5-point favorites are the Wings at home against this just negative defense Seattle Sparks team. Still no Kelsey Plum in the lineup here. Do you have anything in this one?
Yeah, man. As predictable as the sun going down at night, I took Page over 28.5 PA. I looked at it because both these teams last 8 are bottom 5 in rebounds allowed. So Neck has been amazing on the glass. I thought about the 8.5. The Sparks give up, I want to say, top 3 rebounds allowed. I thought about Jess Shepard, but at the end of the day, certain players just tend to shred certain teams. And I looked at it as like, oh, maybe it's because the game's in LA. It's like, no, she shreds the Sparks in Dallas too. I want to say she has like 5 career matchups. She's over 4 or 5. And this is a Sparks team where like you could just see like the morale of the team's gone. You can see like the life just like beaten out of them. Like they just go into these games, they have good runs. This was supposed to be a different season. Kelsey Plum, Errol Atkins. They're supposed to be a playoff team, maybe a dark horse contender, but it's an awful defense. So firing up again for Page, it's at 29.5. I'd probably lay off at 29.5 because it's like so high, but 28.5, I took the PA.
I said it, forget it, don't overthink it. I looked at it too.
I learned
makes
that
sense.
from you. Just like,
hey, thanks. There
you don't need to be the smartest person in the room sometimes.
Nope, but not with Page against these defenses. I went a little bit of a different angle. I'll probably be regretting it a little bit because of everything you just said about Page. But I did take a stab at Nneka. I took her over 12.5 RA for plus money, plus 100. As you said, this game's going to turn into a track meet in the American Airlines Center later today or in the next half an hour. We'll find out if we do see some fireworks. Also, I've been liking what I've been seeing from Ray Burrell, but she pissed me off in the last game, so I'm not going to go back to that. And as you mentioned, Jess Shepard's in a good spot too, so it could be a fun game for props. It's 180 and 182.5 point total on the afternoon. So, but I like the Page play, and I'm on Nneka over 12.5 RA. This is also hitting 4 straight games against the Wings if you want some statistical backing. But it's a good matchup, as you said, Flo, and I feel like there's a lot of advantages for both teams to take advantage of. Defense option will start the day. Absolutely. Next game, more narratives. But last 2 games got a lot of narratives rocking and rolling.
Yes.
Dream. And some balloons, apparently. Dream taking on the Sky. 11.5 point favorites are the Atlanta Dream. Sky 11.5 point dogs. 179.5 total here. So another higher total. I'm going to kick us off here, and then I want to get your thoughts. And this is the Tipmaster play of the day. Chat posted this on tipmaster.ai. If you're not following us over there, what are you doing? Go right now. Get involved. Use our promo code TIPVIBES and get $10 in coins. If you want to buy picks, you can get all of our picks over there for free. Post them every morning if you want to get involved and find out the plays before the lines move. But, dude, I'm going with the girl that I don't like betting her that much. But when she's playing her former team, when the narratives are ripe, it has to be the lady with the crown. Give me Angel Reese. I love this play. over 32.5 PRA. Shop around, find the best available number. I think there are some 31.5s out there right now. Again, former team. She's only played them once this season so far. She absolutely cooked. She's been on a really nice rhythm as well over the last 5 or 6 games, scoring the basketball. As you know, Flo, sometimes it's a little bit of a struggle for Angel to put the ball in the bucket, but she's been really good. 23 points in back-to-back games. The Sky defense we just talked about bad defense. The Sky defense is also terrible. One of the worst in the entire WNBA. 15th in rebounds allowed, 11th in points allowed. And Angel Reese, as I mentioned, last little cherry on top, playing against the former squad. 17 points, 17 rebounds, and 4 assists in her last game. I think she has a chance to do the same thing once again. Last point, she just was involved with the Sandy Brondello stuff and then that aspect of things. I think she's going to come out today and just want to. I don't have a thought about it, neither here nor there, to be honest with you. I think that it got dealt with. She got the suspension. Angel made a deal out of it because that's what Angel does. And now we're going to move on. But she's going to get out there and she's going to say some stuff with her chest on the court for sure. And she gets a chance to beat up on her former team, and they suck defensively. So it feels like a perfect recipe for me. I like the PRA from Angel today.
I love the PRA as well. That's my play. I have 2 plays in this game. That's one of them. All the things you said, and like the fact that, Angel Reese has this thing that I've noticed from day one, which is when she plays on a primetime network, ESPN, ABC, CBS Sports, she never fails to deliver. This one's on CBS Sports, standalone game on a Sunday. It's also the last game for the Dream before the break. So going out with a bang. I think that you could see Angel Reese just like have a masterclass game. That's the thing that stood out to me about this slate was just the fact that, I got Paige against LA and had Angel Reese against the Sky. I had a similar scenario last season because, you do this long enough, you detect trends. And it was, oh, man, Paige is playing the Liberty. She's going to show out. And Angel's playing against the Sparks. She's going to show out. So I took the PRA and I also did like a little 0.15, just like masterclass for both. So I did Paige Becker's 10 assists. This is moved, so please shop accordingly. Paige Becker's 10 assists. She had 10 plus earlier this season, coming off an 11 assist game. And I did Angel Reese, 35 PRA plus 4 assists. Because I think a sneaky thing is that Breonna Jones is back. So I think that the assists kind of come more into play because you see more point Reese. So you're going to see more Reese on the block, tossing to Breonna down low. Or, I love the synergy between both of them. Like, that's going to be when they get going. Beautiful. So just to recap, Paige 10 assists, Reese 35 PRA plus the 4 dimes. It should be about 2,700-ish. That's 2.15 on that.
Chat, newsflash. The play that Flo dropped last Sunday with me and V, the board woman gets paid, and Flo got paid. So if you tailed that last week, you got paid. So maybe listen up when he's talking. You said you had one more play in this game? What else did you like?
Obviously, it's truly a shame that the Chicago Sky are a fraudulent organization. Like, they had the Twin Towers and they couldn't make it work. But Camilla and Angel are good friends, and Camilla usually gets up to play Angel. The Dream have low-key been getting tagged on the interior. Camilla with her, if it's after halftime, she's not doing anything. She gets all her points early. So whenever I'm getting that 3.5, it was 2.5, which I love, but 3.5 first quarter points. They're going to force feed the ball. I think I said last time I was here too. Keep your hands to yourself. We're getting 5 shots. Make 2 layups. The end. And in the case of the 2.5, hey, hooping to harm me. Get me out of here on one play. So I'm going with Camilla, Twin Towers action.
I like it. God, man, the Sky just we don't have time, but good Lord. Anywho, all right, last game of the day, and then we'll let Flo get out there and maybe go run around the streets of New York and find some frivolity to do in those orange and blue skies. I don't know. We'll find out. They just played a couple days ago. They're playing again today. Mercury taking on the Sun. There's a lot of narratives about this game. I talked about it when these guys went head-to-head in their last game. Brittany Griner taking on the former team that she won MVPs with and won a championship with. Alyssa Thomas on the other side taking on her former team that she played a lot of seasons with and had a bunch of success with on the other side. I leaned into it the first game. AT did not get the job done for me, unfortunately. Griner did. Griner's a game-time decision today. She might not play, which sucks. I am going back to AT, though. I took her RA last game. Pissed me off because she scored 17 points, and I didn't take the PRA and hooked me on the RA. I really like the PRA today. I also really like this. Layla Lacan had her career high in points. I think a career high. Maybe not career high, but she had her high against the Mercury in the last game, scoring 26 for the Sun. I know you're a big Layla fan. I like her game a lot this year. She's been awesome. So hard to ignore taking her points. I hate going back to a person after they score 26 and the line's sitting at 13.5. Feels fishy as fuck to me. But I think she should have a good one. But for me, AT, I took her PRA. Not going to overthink it after what we just saw. If the Mercury are going to win / cover in this particular spot, AT is going to have to be the motor and cook. So I like her assist, her PRA. Maybe I might sprinkle the triple double. She's so due for one, and it would be great against the former squad. But yeah, those are my thoughts on this game. What do you like in this one?
I love that thought. I'm if the day starts well, I'm going to go to AT because the triple double queen has 0 triple doubles this year. This would be a great day. This would be a great day to get the first one. So I love that play, my friend. Depending if Griner's in, I have a first basket lay. First things first, Camilla in the early game. Someone asked what was the play. It was Camilla 4 first quarter points over 3.5. That was what the play. Camilla in the first game, Brittany Griner in the late game. I'm running this back because on Friday I gave this out and Camilla missed a layup and I was out. So it didn't occur to me, hey, I'm Friday out. I'm with some friends. Hey, just take Griner on herself. You liked her in the lay, take it. And then Griner makes the lay. So because of a missed layup, we missed a 3,300. So I'm running it back to 0.1. But a play I have in this one because I didn't want too much exposure, 0.5, is Dewana Bonder under her PR. It moved from 16.5 to 15.5. I just think that a lot of times when you get like these second time these two teams play, the game tends to go over team. It's like a playoff series. Like, I know the set you're going to run. When you run the pin down, the guard comes from here. And also Natasha Mack is probable today. So she definitely be on some kind of minutes limit. So when Mack's in there, Bonner has to be less at the 4. Her rebound becomes less important. And I think you have a full deck now where you have Akol Makani's back, Natasha Mack's back. It's not the same team that made the finals a year ago, but they have more than rotation pieces. So I think there's a chance that Bonner goes from maybe a 30, 32-minute player to maybe 26, 25. So I'm going under the PR there. And Connecticut Sun games, they're not a fun team to bet for. They're not a fun team to bet against. The game is in the mud. It's slow. It's boring. It's methodical. So I'm going to take it under in this spot.
Yeah, nothing wrong with, even though she does have the former team narrative as well.
Yeah, that scared me a little bit. Definitely scared me a little bit.
But I don't think it matters as much for her in comparison, just with her usage. Interesting to see what kind of goes down in this game. Not a game, like you said, unless you're a hardcore WNBA fan, you ain't watching this game, and I don't suggest watching this game. But AT should have a good one. Hopefully Griner plays, because as we've kind of talked about a little bit, it's so nice to see her properly hooping again, properly healthy, playing good ball. Because she's fun to watch and fun to bet when that does happen, even though the Sun, as you mentioned, are terrible. But we'll find out. All right, dude. Well, great to see you. Thanks for spending some time on a Sunday. You got any fun plans for the rest of your beautiful day? Are you going to get out into the New York streets today and enjoy?
I am. It's my dad and sister. We're gonna watch some World Cup final action. We're gonna, enjoy some adult beverages. Hopefully, get some plus monies. Get a little bit of both. So, hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for having me, and I'll be tuning. I'll be listening. So, hope you guys have an awesome Sunday.
Thanks, man. Hey, as you like to say, man, cold beers and plus signs, right?
It could all be so simple. It just
cold beers and plus signs.
It could all be so simple. Let's make some money today and let's have some fun, guys.
Hell yeah. We appreciate you, dude. Have a fantastic Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. Take it easy. What a goat. That's good. That's Flo. Go follow at Stephen Florval on the timeline for all of his WNBA action, all of his plays. Contributor on the network. We absolutely love him around here. He's the man with the plan. And he, as you said, go tail his little sprinkles because they get really close slap and cold beers and plus signs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to ask Flo if we can put that on a shirt because I feel like that might have to be. We can? Okay. All right. We got the graphics guy on it.
As long as there's not a Knicks logo on there as well, I'll cop that too.
So cool get it. Take it easy, brother. All right, 15 minutes left in the show. We covered the World Cup final today. We need shirts. We got lots of shirts, BTP. We got lots of shirts. You can go check out our store. Lots of you guys watching us across all platforms. Thanks for being here to kick off World Cup final Sunday. We just talked some WNBA with Flo. I know, Sook, you have Make Sook Do the Ducks. Make Sook Do the Ducks. Should we do a giveaway today?
Yeah, I feel like you might as well. We tried
to do it at some point, and Jackson shit the bed. Well, his browser shit the bed. So yeah, fun times. But all right, we've got about 10 minutes left. Tune in on Twitch if you would like to be entered into a giveaway. We do have a store And we have a lot of really fun stuff in our store. We got hats, we got beanies, we got other hats. We do have shirts, tank top. We got lots of stuff. Sweatshirts. Get involved. Bettingnews.com/store if we've helped you make some money and have some fun and enjoy watching sports. But if you want to win something, we'll do a giveaway at the end of the show. Come and hang out with us on Twitch, twitch.tv/bettingnews. It's free to watch, free to tune in. Give us a follow and a subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you're watching us on YouTube because of Flow or because of BTP or because of you like us, which I don't think so. But hey, if you do, that's cool. Like and subscribe to the channel. Keep it.
They might like the guy in the shadows right now.
They might. We'll bring him up in a second. But I got to tell you this.
Okay.
I think I've peaked, dude.
When?
I posted that Messi GIF tweet.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many impressions this tweet has now?
I think you're in the two-digit millions, or how
this
far
tweet
gone?
Right before we started the show was at 19.8 million impressions.
Sheesh. See, me and KP are guessing the same thing, but you've surpassed that. My goodness.
20 mil will probably eclipse today, I would imagine. And it's pretty wild. I mean, it's not really, it's just a tweet, so who gives a shit?
I mean,
but
usually somebody's got to post their booty to get those kind of numbers. You just made a joke.
or these, you know.
Little Sydney Sweeney action.
Yeah, she has her Mizorowski fastball still, apparently. No, yeah, it was crazy. It's just wild. Yeah, checks in the mail. Exactly. I'm excited to see what happens. It's been cool though. I mean, a lot of people have been retweeting it, posting it. You know what the shitty thing is though? Some guy saw me do it. And it's not shitty, but this is just part of
Copied it completely.
He didn't copy it completely. He's like, I don't know if he's like a comedian type of dude or something, like does like online content. He has like 80,000 followers or something. He saw what I tweeted, took the video, because you can, on Twitter now you can tell from where the person got the video from. It says it on there, when they post something, if they just take the video, if they don't retweet. So he took it and it said like, it basically said when your wife sees you doing nothing, and it's the Messi thing like that. Yeah, I mean, relatively close to what I did, a little different sentiment, but it was there. And I mean, that one's got like almost 30 million impressions.
As someone that was pretty active in the comedy scene and wrote for a comedian for a brief period of time, that is called stealing. That is the same joke.
It's the same joke, right?
That's the same fucking joke. And if you're calling yourself a comedian, you think you take it another place. No problem reusing the video, no problem reusing the wife premise, but like let's add a layer rather than just simplify it and dumb it down.
I mean, I think the same thing, but he has almost 30 million impressions on his. So congrats, bro. You get some Elon check money too.
That is true. Carlos Mencia survived and he did do it.
I feel like that. Oh, wow. Jeff's going to the dub streets. Okay. I feel like that most online, I mean, you know this as someone that's in the entertainment / has worked in the creative space. Everybody steals everything. Nothing is original. The ideas are very rarely. I mean, and that's normal and that's fine, unless it's something just to copy and paste. Like that's what art's supposed to do. It's supposed to inspire you to make other art.
The Odyssey, it's an adaptation of an adaptation of an adaptation.
And I bet you there is a gnat that is wanting to be my best friend, and I do not want it to be my best friend. Go away. Anywho, I wanted to tell you my viral tweet fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It is still.
I've actually been waiting to retweet it. I haven't retweeted it yet because I was thinking I'll give it another kick later.
Well, go ahead and give it a big fucking donkey kick now, big dog. It's gonna reach 25 million now because of Sook Chat. Come on now. Okay. I don't even know if I think Chef retweeted it at the very beginning before it went rolling down the track. All right, we got Fam real quick, and then Chef will close out the show with us. What's up, Fam? How we doing?
What's going on, boys? How are we?
Good. Welcome to the show. Excited to have you here. I heard you have some esports action for us.
I was sitting here. I was listening to you guys talk about the World Cup final. There's the Open final today, the final round of the Open. Flo was up here talking about his championship Knicks, and I was like, there's another championship today. It's COD Finals Championship today, and there is history to be made. Optic are on their way to a 3-peat of COD Championships, which has never been done before. And so I wanted to come up here and tell you guys not to bet them because FaZe are going to win the championship today.
Really?
Yeah, they're going to fucking win. I just want to let the people know. Like, there's another championship today, and it must be talked about.
What are we taking then? Are we taking, or do we go to our book and take the money line? How's the most simple route to tail you here, fam?
FaZe money line plus 125. The easiest way to take that bet.
All right.
FaZe money line.
Yeah. You know, their stock might be horrible, but they're going to win the championship today. So that stock's going to go up too.
Okay, we got to get you in and out because we got Chef here too. But I do need to know real quick, as a guy who plays COD, what the fuck is the format? In 30 seconds, give me the format of the final. What do they play? What mode do they play?
They're playing Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, and Blitz. Best of 5, first to 5 wins.
That stresses me out. Not even one game mode, eh? That's intense.
No, 3. They go 1-1-1-1-1. They just go down the line.
Jocks versus nerds. Jocks versus nerds.
Optics knocking a 3-peat. That's all I gotta say.
FaZe money line for the esport kids. All right, dude. Well, thanks for the additional knowledge. Additional championship that no one knew was happening today.
It's a big Sunday in sports. Esports.
It's a big Sunday.
Yeah.
Esports as well.
Summer League championship, COD championship. Fuck FIFA, right?
Hey, chat.
We don't. 6 o'clock too. So right during the World Cup final.
Chat. We don't discriminate around these parts. None.
Esports athletes are athletes too.
Won't go that far.
All right, there.
Won't go that far. All right, drop this guy down. Get this guy out of here.
Get out of here with that. Go follow fam if you haven't already. FaZe money line.
Yeah.
FaZe money line. I'll be there. You go. See, Sammy's gonna be watching COD later. Bang. There it is. FaZe money line. Sweat it out.
We got a family bang on a Sunday. Didn't expect that.
Also, fam, respectfully, love you very much. FaZe money line ain't going in the parlay today. He's like, oh, pain. Straight heart. Okay. Deuces, gooses. All right, let's get our last guest of the day up, and then we'll close the show out. Great show. Start the day. Start the Sunday vibes. Drop a dub if you're enjoying the show. One more chance if you want to join on Twitch. If you're watching us on X or if you're watching us on YouTube, thanks for being here. But come and hang out with us on Twitch, twitch.tv/betting news, and you will be entered to win in our giveaway of some of our swag today. Jess Shepard in the house. Hello. Hi, Goat.
What's up, Goats?
Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you.
I just got a paint. I don't know why my robot finger. I'm actually not in a bad. I'm not even in the basement. Hold on.
Are you changing your green screen background? Is that what's happening?
None. There we go. That looks good.
There you go.
The fake house looks like your real house is incredible.
Yeah, you could just have your real house be the background and not the fake house. Slash the one time my mom watched when you were on and you had the piano behind you and he was like, does he actually play the piano? And I was like, oh, Mom.
I mean, actually, this is actually the green screen. This is my real house. This is actually my real house.
Yep, I can totally see it. Makes sense.
Actually, it does look kind of same. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Very similar.
Anyways.
Anywho, I can see you like Jessica Shepard, and this game starts here in the next 10 minutes or so. You want to talk about Shep?
RA, ticker RA. I like for the value, it's 1,500 plus 1,500. I parlayed that with Alyssa Thomas later in the day for a triple double for a nice, cool 15,000.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, and but I do like her RA and her boards. 12 is a good. I think 12.5 is plus 106, which is nice.
Yep.
And then Paige starts here in 5 minutes. I like her assists as well. So give me that. Yeah, and but from the bump, Alvarez is out from the Mets, and whenever that happens, my brain tries to kind of lean towards Soto. I know Soto is Soto just feels and looks actually fantastic today, but when Alvarez is out of the lineup, he jumps up. So I really like Soto today, even though it might be a little bit chalky. Sundays are always weird in MLB, so be careful. But I like Soto for that. I don't know what you guys are taking from a parlay perspective, but I've been trying to get my my feet wet a lot more in WNBA. It's been a lot of fun. Horrible, disgusting hooks, but a lot of fun. I had a good flyer last night, so we're gonna try that again today. And Shepard triple double is part of that.
We talked about this with Flo. We talked about Shepard. I like Nyeka's RA in this game, but I like Shep. He liked Paige 10 assists, and he liked PA for Paige. So all over it with you on that one. I love AT as well. I'm on her PRA. I like the triple double sprinkle too. I think that's a great play later today in the dub streets. If you want to get rocking, it's nice to see you also getting involved with the dub. It's fun. The lines are soft. If you can find the advantages, as long as the games stay relatively close, chilling.
Yeah, 100%. And sometimes I forget that it can be a really low total, and I get really mad. Like it's like 59 to 63, and I'm like, this is okay. This is normal. This is okay.
This is fine. This is all right. Yeah,
this is fine. This is okay.
This is WNBA. It's okay.
20 turnovers is normal. This is fine.
Yeah.
This is okay.
Yep. As
Not
long
to be
as
an absolute hater,
props
but
are
did
hitting.
you guys see that video of Sophie Cunningham dribbling? And they were trying to like make it off as like elite dribbles. I literally almost picked up a basketball and did the same thing. And I'm like, what? What are we doing here? She can barely fucking dribble, bro.
Yeah. Well, she can shoot. That's what matters, I guess.
She can point. She can point.
Yeah, some of the Sophie. Anyway, so I'm getting my my feet wet in WNBA, and it's been a lot of fun. So
let's go. You said you have you really want to go back to Soto? That bozo man, he just keeps burning the shit out of it.
I have a billion other options if you want to go. Trout. Trout is honestly way up there too. Trout is up there. I'm doing a lot of back testing for the hub and calibrating.
Pause.
Back testing.
I'm doing a lot of back testing for the hub. That was a giant pause.
Not as sexual as I could have put it. But I'm glad it gets you. I'm glad it gets you going, Sook. I think you need to go take a shower. I think you need to. Your mind is. You need to.
I need a shower. You're right.
Sook would enjoy that too much stuff. We can't have that.
Yeah.
What's up with Trout? TB, HRR, home run, all.
If you want my top TB, because these formulas are different, right? If you're looking for TB, I actually, let's see here. My top TB guy is, for good price, Caglianone, minus 125.
Oh, Jack, who are the Royals playing today?
Pods. Marquez. Yeah.
Okay, that's this afternoon. I mean, I like the Trout play. If that's your favorite, I'm not opposed. I was just wondering which prop you like the most from him.
Trout Gagger. Yeah. But if you want total bases, Jack.
Okay.
If you want something a little bit juicier for a total base prop, Jordan.
Your dong. Who do the Astros play today?
Orioles. Young.
Okay. Well, there you go, chat. There's a lot of different angles for the slates today. Yeah, plus 100 for Caglianone I'm seeing right now for his total bases. If you want to get involved there.
Yeah.
And Chef gave us a lot, and Jessica Shepard triple double, which starts here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Good to see you, dude. I know you got your Lamal jersey on. Are you rooting for Spain today in the World Cup final, or do you have any thoughts on what we're going to see in the last game of the World Cup?
I have no thoughts, because a lot of surprises. You think you know the data, and you think you know how it's going to go, and it just doesn't happen. I mean, I knew that Argentina was going to beat England, and so that was basically my only recent good call. But other than that, I think we'll see a good game. I put a mega out there, and I think we do see Messi 2 shots on target, minus 125. Other than that, it's going to be a very, actually, I do have a piece of information that you can. Spain is a very heavy second half team.
Okay.
If we do see a draw at half, I would take the over 2 goals, or whatever over goals in the second half, because they are very much a second half, second, third or third team.
Okay.
Interesting.
Third.
Some live betting if you're not napping at that point.
Oh no! Don't be napping during the World Cup final.
You can
all right,
nap in
man.
the first half.
Sure. I mean, you need to sleep whenever you can because I know you don't sleep that much. So
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good to see you, brother.
Good to see you.
Happy Sunday. Have a great rest
Sunday.
of your day. Enjoy
You too.
Jessica Shepard and AT paying the bills. And we will see you on the next one.
All right.
Live betting Messi goal.
Live betting Messi.
Yeah. Yamal might stun some people and actually get a little bit more involved too.
BTP is on both of those guys to score an assist. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice and easy. He's got a rep for you, dude. You're wearing his jersey.
I know. I mean, this is actually the first time I'm wearing it since it's been a minute.
Looks
Cabo
good.
Verde? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks good. All right, man. Enjoy the Sunday. We appreciate
All
you.
right, love you,
Take it
boys.
easy.
Bye.
You too, brother. Ciao,
See
Bella.
you, Chef.
All righty. So what a
Miles
day.
with Chef. Miles right there with Chef.
Shags likes that too. I think Shags likes it all the way to the end of the game because, typical Shags. All right. Last thing we'll talk about today before we cook and then we get out of here is the Summer League. As you said, we've got another final today. Summer League final comes to a close today as the younger Boozer goes against Yaxel. That is this evening on ESPN. Let me bring that up here. Boop. There it is. Yaxel versus Boozer, Memphis Grizzlies versus the Golden State Warriors tonight at 8 o'clock. When you're all sad that the World Cup's over and there's only baseball on, yeah, you can watch this instead. What do you like in this game? I know you're sweating out the Grizzlies to win the whole thing from earlier. Do you have anything individually in the game, though?
Nothing individually in the game, but I did place this a few days ago. I hope you guys tailed. I think that this Memphis team is pretty stacked for a Summer League team. But if you think the other way, I do think that Yaxel has been fantastic. And weirdly enough, the two guys that I was really questioning in the lottery the most was Boozer and Yaxel. Now, here we are with them in the Summer League final. Both of them looking like a cut above of the competition. So I'm sweating out Memphis to be the Summer League champs plus 185. But I would not be surprised if these Warriors stole this game. Yaxel has looked fantastic. SPJ, I didn't send this to you, but I sent it to V this morning. There are edits around the league right now that Yaxel moves and grooves like a Jason Tatum. He very much has a similar body type, similar sensibility when he's playing the game. So I do think that this will be a banger of a game. And like Chef was saying, I might take my afternoon nap during this FIFA game, get up and watch this and really enjoy it. But if you're looking to sweat something else out, the Nets Summer League team has been very good, but Igor Demon and everybody else is not playing today. So I'm going with the OKC Thunder plus 4.5, minus 120. It's Summer League. Be careful. We're one play above 500 for Summer League, so barely a unit over, so be careful with this one. But I did play OKC plus 4.5. They have Brooks Barnheiser playing, whereas on the other side, the Nets do not have their best guys in Demon and Mikhail Brown Jr., so I think the Thunder have a chance to steal one. So those are the two things I'm sweating in Summer League today.
Thunder Nets this afternoon, 3:30 Central, 4:30 Eastern, 4.5 points, as you can see. And yeah, I love when you send our group chat is always a very important part of my life and a daily activity, but you can keep all the Tatum Lord. That's okay.
I had a feeling you could be left out of that sent message.
I still got it on here, chat. I still found out about it on the show. Oh man. All right. There's some fun for you guys today. We talked some dub. We talked the World Cup final. We talked the final in the Summer League. We talked the COD final. We talked baseball. Talked everything right here on the Betting News Network on your Betspresso to finish off your Sunday morning and send you off into the Sunday sun. So, shall we? Let's cook. We can figure something out.
We'll start with Jack, right? Bases.
Yeah, that's what Chef liked the most. So let's go with Cagliari bases.
And Page starts too quickly, right?
We can't do pay. We can't do anything in that first game. That game literally starts like right now.
But we should do the Tipmaster play, right?
That's also. Oh yeah, let's do Tipmaster. Hang on. Let me just get Jack in here. He's where you at? There he is. 2+. All right. We can't do it, man.
You know what's funny is I think I might bet this.
You should.
I might
Tail
bet
fam.
it.
Tail fam. All right. I'm to Angel Reese PRA, which is 32.5. Bing bong. Let's take AT because I know that or we take two things in the soccer game.
I think we do Alyssa Thomas and then something in the game.
Yeah. Okay. So PRA for Alyssa Thomas. I know Chef was cool with that. I know Flo liked it too, and I'm on it, so I'm down. 29.5 PRA from AT. Okay.
And
do
then
we just take? I was going to say let's take Messi.
Okay. I was going to say the exact same thing.
Let's just take him to score or assist. Not overthink it.
Perfect. What does V always say? We're just all the same people.
We're all the same people. Our brains are like connected in ways. Plus 1173. All right. Lionel Messi to score or assist. Now, this includes where I'm doing it right now. This includes extra time. So plus stoppage time, plus all, if they go to extra time, everything. So chat, be sure to look at everything that you see for where you're shopping these prices. Lionel Messi, 1+ TSOA. Alyssa Thomas, 30+ PRA. Angel Reese, 33+ PRA. And then Jack Caglione, 2 bases, plus 1173. That'll do, Donkey. That'll definitely do. That will do. Good stuff, brother. Good stuff, chat. Thanks for being here, right here on the Betting News Network to kick off your Sunday for your best espresso. Not in the AM. Actually, it was in the AM when we started, but we're no longer in the AM. We're now into the afternoon hours. We'll be back with you guys live right here in the morning. Shags will be live for the morning spread to break down everything that went down in the World Cup final, talk about the rest of the weekend, and then give you the moves on a Monday morning. And then Sook, myself, V, and Shags will be back with you guys live tomorrow afternoon for Afternoon Bet Espresso. Good, the bad, and the ugly from the weekend, and then giving you our favorite plays for the rest of Monday. Follow us right here on the network if you haven't already, on YouTube, on Twitch, and on X. Because we love you guys, and we love when you get involved with all of our content. And yes, I know we're going to run the Duckies. Giveaway time. All right, you ready?
Yeah, count me down.
3, 2, 1. Bang, 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 bang. Get it. 10 seconds. Tim. Oh my God, who's that? Flying. The J-Man.
The J-Man.
The J-Man,
can
you drop a dub so you know that you're real, please? The J-Man 1228. Hey,
there we
let's go. Bang, bang. Congratulations, man. Well done. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Follow along, obviously, on Twitch if you haven't already. Send us a DM on that duck is just ducking. Send us a DM on Twitter at Your Betting News, or send me a DM at SweatPantJesus, and we will be sure to get you sorted out with something from our store. We appreciate you guys tuning in as always right here on the network. Couldn't do it without you. So, anything else?
No. Big Sunday. Let's enjoy our Sunday. No dog days around here, thanks to the FIFA World Cup.
Yep, and I mean, next week we're going to be starting to get deep dive a bit more into NFL content, football content. So. Chat, we're almost back to the gridiron, baby.
I mean, hey, if you're tapping in with Eddie's articles at BNN, he is covering the CFL
too.
That is going on right now. And if you love betting overs, CFL's rules are very much skewed to offense. So go ahead and check out Eddie's articles at the website. CFL's a lot of fun, guys. 3 downs, big field. Wide receivers get an open run at cornerbacks. It's pretty bad. It's pretty hilarious.
And you can make some money along the way. College football and NFL chatter this week. Enjoy the World Cup final later today. Big shout out to Flo, to Chef, to Fam, to BTP at the beginning of the show. That's Sook. My name's SPJ. Thanks for stopping by right here on the Betting News Network. You guys came for the winners and you stayed for the vibes. Have a fantastic Sunday.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Down in the deep. Right here. Rolling. What you gonna do? Rolling. What you gonna do? Rolling. What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit. What you know about